What's up, everyone? This is Dave from Stingwray RM. Today we're going to talk about wings. So what you see in front of you is the tadpole tail. This is a Stingray RM boosted fab product. It has been revised. However, this wing, which is pretty much non-functional just for style and looks, fits on the same mounting system as this wing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a quick video and show you how you can go from show to go in about 20 minutes or less. All right, here we go. We're gonna go from show to go in hopefully about under 20 minutes. I have a track day coming up here this month in a couple weeks, so I figured I'd get the big wing on now and get all set up for it. So to do this, you only need 3 tools, a box wrench, a ratcheting box wrench, and just a pair of trim pliers or whatever you got. All right, here we go. Set our timer. It's already going. Unfair advantage. And here we go. So, first things first, pop plastic clips out. Now you may ask, why did you do this in your driveway? And it's just kind of like, just in case you don't have a garage, just to see how easy it is, just a couple tools. Alright, so once you do that, it's pretty much just accessing the upper mount and the lower mount, which if you've cut any part of your bumper out is easy, but you can also reach up through the top here and do it that way. So I usually do a combination of both, and we'll get to that. I should probably move you so you're not staring at my butt the whole time, so we'll do that. I'll cut it here. Alright, now you're not staring at my butt. Alright, and then you just drop down, loosen up your lower mount. This one, if you don't know, this is the locking plate mount, which just goes on your boosted fab Stingray RM tube rear crash bar and gives you a nice solid mount. Alright. Everything's loose already. So now you want to keep your bottom bolts separate from the top mount bolts because they are a little bit shorter. It is very hot here today, even though it wasn't supposed to be, which is why I planned on doing this today. Alright, all the lowers, nuts are off. Uppers, I might need to loosen some more now that it's kind of started to relax. Again, you can kind of access them both unless you have giant Hulk arms, which I wouldn't think you'd drive an MR2 if you had giant Hulk arms. So here's the top bolt, a little shorter. Keep that separated. Okay, all the tops are out. Make a nice pile over here. Give her a little wiggle. Let the bottoms come out. They get pretty snug against these locking plates. Might have to spin these out. There we go. Well, I'm doing good on time. I think 20 minutes is achievable. Some of the longer lures. We're almost there. Why does this have to be so snug? All right. Alright, so if you put 3M tape on your crash bar, this is going to be a little snug, but don't be afraid to kind of pull up on it pretty good. But you want to grab it and just give it a tug. And this is why you undid your bumper. You need a little bit of forgiveness. Tadpole tail out. In comes the big guy. Alright, same process, just reverse. Alright, once you kind of get it in there, now you just have to wiggle it around the bar. And we're in. Okay, now we just refasten and we're ready for the track. Now this is the lowest of the two uprights we sell for these, but for me, as kind of somebody that's just dabbling at track and goes to car meets and drives it to work, and I'm an old man, so I don't want to drive around with this, so I like the option of both. Anyway, all right, here we go. Now I like to put everything in kind of loose, and then come back through and snug it all up later. Just helps everything kind of line up better. Gives you wiggle room. I wish I could reach in. Oh, you can't see me. I wish I could reach in on the other side and get both hands on it as easily as this side. Man, my left hand's kind of useless. It's really awkward that you can't see anything here. We'll move you. Oh, wrong way. Gah. This is why I don't do YouTube. I'm terrible at it. So, anyhow, big bolts bottom. If anybody's going to be out at Pit Race July 31st for track night, come hang out, or around, or lives in the Pittsburgh area. Cool. Get some MR2 people. Alright, that's it. Everything's in. We're just going to snug up. Alright. One lower mount snugged. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen this or if you can see it where you're at. Here, let me bring you down here. I'm wasting time, I know. Alright, so we have a locking plate that essentially the pylon hooks over the solid mount bar, and then the locking plate doesn't allow it to move up. You would have to shear off some pretty heavy aluminum to accomplish that, which would be quite the accomplishment. Alright. Yeah, why I don't YouTube. Okay, here we go. Just wasted some more time. Maybe I'll do that fast forward thing, and that way this isn't so annoying. I actually think I might start a YouTube channel and like do stuff, you know, if I can figure out how to do it well. Figure out most things around here, I guess. Alright, now the uppers. Sometimes it'll let you, nope, it's not going to. It'll let you get it with just one wrench. There we go. It's actually only about my third time flipping back and forth. We usually hit car meets heavy in the spring, and then track days when it's hot. Which we should probably do that backwards, because a hot track day is kind of miserable. Unless you're tropical, you know, you might be tropical. You like that stuff? Alright. Alright. We are in. clips. Put your little pop clips back in. Trunk down, bam, 15 minutes, 36 seconds. Not too bad. From show to go, all right? And we're ready to go. We're ready for the track, and I'll see you on the next one.